friends call me jelly. I use the ketogenic journey to lose 211 pounds, and we all know I've been struggling to get back to my low of 158.8, and I am very close to being there. Multiple things happened this year that changed it all up, and one of the biggest problems was my body doesn't like staying that low. It wants to be in the 160s, 170s, so I have been fighting my own body. This is called a set point. I have had multiple set points, and most people will have multiple set points during your journey. You just got to keep going and not give up, because sooner or later your body will understand, and it will just finally release that weight, and you can keep losing and move on. So that being said, let me show you how my day has gone so far. My macros for yesterday, my steps, my sleep, my weigh-in for today. So remember yesterday I was like 159.4, I think, which is half a pound from my lowest. So I was really, really excited, and I already knew what my weight would go, but I knew it would go up. Just didn't know how much, because that's how my journey's been, right? Up, down, up, down. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of that. I am heading out to my doctor's appointment. It is 1:20, and I'm about to drink my first collagen coffee of the day. I have a 40-minute drive, so I may or may not talk some. Right now I'm going to turn this off and listen to music and feel the wind in my hair, because I'm exhausted, completely dead, because kittens didn't want to sleep. And I have one of the most amazing doctors, in, out, don't even feel it. That's over with, but it was actually an amazing appointment, because I hadn't seen one of the nurses, April, we share the same name, since I was like 308 pounds, I think, and she didn't believe it was really me at first. And then when I was checking out, the guy in the insurance area is like, you need a new picture. You don't look anything like you. And it's true. My driver's license don't even look like me. A lot of people don't believe it's me. I couldn't get on a plane right now if I wanted to because of it. But I've been told I can't go down and get a new picture right now. But I'm going to need to. I'm going to have to make an appointment. Because, yeah. I definitely don't look like me, but it was so thrilling. I got to talk about keto, and we all know I love to talk about keto. Hold on. I love talking about keto because it has changed my life, saved my life, actually made me the person I was always meant to be. It didn't make me a new person. It made me the person God wanted me to be, the person I was supposed to be. But my weight, music came on. But my weight was imprisoning me, keeping me from being the person that I was always meant to be. I believe that I'm here to help other people not be imprisoned anymore. I really believe that's my purpose, because it is my passion now to get people healthy, feel as great as me. I will hold hands like with you, because it is a struggle sometimes. The first year is very simple usually. I mean, not simple as in easy to stay on it in the beginning, because we all know I struggled in the beginning. The easy part is the weight falls off and melts off, because you're drastically changing your hormones in your body. You're taking all the insulin and sugar and water weight and ditching it. That part's the easy part. The part after that is the next year, and the next year, and the next year, because your body adjusts. The weight comes off slower. You have stalls for this or that reason. Your body becomes more sensitive, because you've gotten a lot of, as Dino likes to say, pus off your body. That's what he calls fat. You've gotten a lot off already, and now you have to heal your body. So when you stall, sometimes it's just your body healing itself. Okay, all my conditions I had, a lot of my stalls was my body healing, and after the long stall, all of a sudden I got to come off more medicine. The scale might not have moved during that time, but my body was actually healing, and my sizes was still going down. So that's why I always suggest pictures, videos, clothes that are too tight, clothes that don't fit you at all. Use these as measurements, or measure yourself, because the scale lies. We all know how many times in the last 2 or 3 years I've been doing YouTube, how many times that scale has lied to me, and my sizes was smaller but my weight was up, because sometimes our fat turns to lean mass, like muscle, right? So the scale might not go down, but our sizes will, because the important thing is getting the fat off our body. Lean mass isn't going to hurt us. Lean mass is a protection for our joints, our bones. Lean mass is a good thing. We want that, right? We don't want the fat. So if it happens to turn to lean mass and the scale doesn't go down, it's okay because you're not carrying that much fat on you. You're carrying, this truck is backing up, knowing all us cars here. You're just got some lean mass in the place of it. And that's why when I say, well, the scale didn't go down, but my sizes did. Well, 1 pound of fat might be this size, 1 pound of lean mass might be really tiny. Like, it's a drastic difference. If you go Google 5 pounds or 1 pound of lean mass versus fat, huge difference. And it takes up less space in your body. That's why you can wear smaller clothes and the scale didn't go down, because the fat turned to lean mass and the scale didn't go down, but your body did. It's more healthier now. I've done the DEXA scan a month or so ago. I'm gonna do one again. I'm not sure when yet, but I'm really excited because my new watch supposedly does DEXA scans. It's the whole reason I'm buying it, right? So I don't have to keep going and getting them. So I'm gonna compare them. If it's a little off, well, I've gone down in weight drastically since my last DEXA scan. So I'm gonna do the whole comparison thing and see how it turns out for the watch. It's the active, Samsung Active 4 Galaxy watch that just came out. So that will be here soon. I'm going to do a whole review on it. So now it is time to run the Sprouts and look at some cream cheese and some sour cream, because y'all know me. I can only eat certain brands without getting an upset stomach, without having some kind of weird reaction to it, because that can happen. You could be eating something that you're having a reaction to that you don't even realize, and it stalls the scale too. That's what happened with sour cream with me. It's what happened with cream cheeses. And some have way more carbs than others, some have way more calories than others, or way more fat. And right now I'm trying to do the 1/3 fats, because I want to burn the fat off my body. If you keep eating the fat, you're not going to burn it off your body. That's why this whole challenge of this month that I'm following along with It On Keto, Wendy and Harry's channel, It On Keto channel, is working because, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we do protein sparing modified fast days. That's where your proteins are higher. Everyone's got a different number. Your calories are like, well, at least mine is supposed to be in the 700s, but I've been staying around 800s, because you're mainly focused on like boneless, skinless chicken, egg whites, things like that day, because you don't want fat that day. We're going 30 total fats that day, 10 total carbs, and then we have 2 regular keto eating days, an 18-hour fast day and a 16-hour fast day during the week, because this is what I am calling keto on steroids. This is the push for our last 20 pounds, because they are the hardest of the journey, in my opinion. And everyone I've listened to, I always thought they were full of crap when they said the last 20. It's going to be your nightmare. It's going to take you over a year probably for your last 20. Well, damned as if they were not right, because I have had issues left and right, but it is so worth it. And I'm staying keto for life anyways. So it's not hurting me doing total carbs. I could do net carbs and maintain, because that's the goal. When the weight loss part is over, I'll go back to 20 net carbs. In the beginning it worked. It doesn't help me lose weight now. I can maintain all day long on 20 net carbs, which allows you to eat the Enlightens and Halo Tops and different things like those, like keto ice creams. It allows you to consume those things that you otherwise, trying to lose weight, most people can't. So yeah. So I'm going to Sprouts, and hopefully they do have it, because they're the only people that sell it. It's unless I can't find it in this town in any other stores. Search multiple stores. It's the Fab J sour cream. It's the only one that doesn't affect me. It doesn't give me heartburn. It doesn't mess with my stomach. It doesn't make my weight go up. And I am still, and even when I'm done losing weight, will always follow the one thing with Dr. Eric Westman. well, a few things. No more than 6 olives a day, 2 to 4 tablespoons, I think his is 2, but I go 2 to 4 tablespoons of the Fabergé sour cream, because it has lower fats and calories and lower carbs than most. 2 to 4 ounces of cheese max. Limit my nuts, just because I have a nut issue sometimes. Still not eating any of the bad foods. Like, those are kind of things I'm going to follow forever, no matter if I'm just maintaining or not. So, I cannot wait. I'm still thinking about creating that strawberry cake. I have it all set up in my head. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a beautiful day like today, and we can go to Costco and pick up my egg white and all the things I need for it, and we'll do a video. And the strawberries, because that jam on top I think will be amazing. Don't worry, like I said, I'm going to list a video and call it and show a thumbnail so you don't miss the video of how to make this amazing protein sparing modified fast strawberry cake. I want it so bad. And it's funny because it's not guilty. Like, it's got monk fruit, it's got egg whites, it has no flour, it has no grain, it has no coconut, no nuts of any kind. It's all healthy proteins basically. So that's why I love it so much that I don't have to feel guilty eating it. Like, it's not cheating, it's not slipping up, it's not deciding to go off plan. It is planned. It is a very healthy, raise your protein, but taste yummy plan. Like, that's the amazing part. Like, I wish I found this recipe years ago for the protein sparing modified fast bread, because I can do all kind of crap with it. It has really put my head in let's try to make a chocolate cake. I already am buying the ingredients for that one too. Because at Christmas, alright, my mom's already put in for Thanksgiving for the lemon cake and for Christmas. My dad even wants it. He's not keto and he wants it. Dino's not a fan because I guess the texture. And too bad my daughter can't have it. She's allergic to eggs, so this is a big no-no for her. But I want to try a chocolate one. The chocolate one might take multiple times before it's not a fail, because I'm going to use real cocoa or cacao powder and stuff in it, and sweeten it with the monk fruit, and I'm going to use some keto chocolate in there, and this one needs to be bigger, and I'm going to make a icing for it. Like, the chocolate one is I'm probably going to have to make it multiple times before then to get the recipe right. And I film even my fails, so you get to watch me over and over again make it. So far I've only had one major fail that turned out not to be a major fail, because we just put more garlic and Italian seasoning, threw on some butter, threw on mozzarella cheese, threw it in the oven, and then we had garlic cheesy bread. Like, you've gone to a pizza place and ordered cheesy bread. So that turned out not to be a fail. Didn't make what I wanted it to make, but it made amazing cheesy bread that everyone loved. So, which was extremely low calories, extremely low fat, and high protein, and like no carbs. So, I'm gonna shut up because the traffic is getting mad and people drive like idiots. Alright, so I went to Sprouts, got my mom some Enlightened Keto ice cream bars. I meant one, and I think a pecan chocolate one. And then I got Dino and me to try, well, I've had their coffee cream one, but they have, or coffee chunk before, and now they have coffee cream. They have 2 different coffee ones now. They're both keto. I got both of them. Enlightened does not mess with me on the scale. Halo Top seems to mess with me on the scale, but I love some of Halo Tops to death. And I'm talking about the keto ones. Everything I talk about is always the keto version, unless I tell you otherwise. So I did pick those up because I don't get to Sprouts that much. I also am trying a different cream cheese. I'll show you a video when I get home of what I've gotten They have a lot of products in there that says keto on the tag, you know, a little gray tag, it says keto to pull your attention to them. And 90% of those, to me, are not keto. They're keto maybe if you're in maintenance, maybe if you have no nut issue, if you have no, like you do a way higher carb or something. But if you're in the I'm going to lose weight stage, most of them would not work. There are some that, and everyone's body is different, they might all work for you. But the ones that I know are keto, that I consider keto 100%, they don't have keto tags, right? Like Kiss My Keto cookies, or which is net carb, you would have to do net carb, or Fat Snap cookies, or the Perfect Keto super fat or something. They have a cookie out there right now, little cookies in the bag. I have lost weight this month eating a couple of those. I've lost weight in the past eating Perfect Keto cookies all the time. Like I would eat that for my breakfast because it's a protein cookie. And they don't have those ones marked as keto, right? They don't have the Quest peanut butter cup marked as keto. And I am a very sensitive person, and I have eaten tons of those and lost weight because they fit in macros really well, especially if you're doing net carbs, both of them as one carb. And if you don't have a sensitivity, you can eat a lot more food than other people can. So yeah, why do they do that? I can't get them to answer when I ask. I'm like, well, why are these products over here? That is so not keto in my opinion. Like, one cookie is like 10 total carbs and 7 net carbs. I'm not gonna name the brand. It's a fake Oreo brand, but something like that, right? So they're very, very, very high, and you basically can only have 2 cookies and then forget it. You're not having salad or nothing else for the day, and that is marked as keto. But these other ones, where doing net or total, you could get away with maybe eating the whole bag if you're doing net, still have your salad, don't go up in weight, not go past your macros, you're not cheating, you're not going off plan, but they're not marked as keto. And the truth is, if you're gonna mark something as keto, let's mark everything as keto. Like, let's just do it. Let's go over to the meat section, mark it all as keto. Let's go over to the deli and pick everything that's got not that many carbs in it, like the boar's head, oven golden turkey, the low sodium ham has too much carbs, but their sweet sliced ham, believe it or not, is 1 carb. So let's go over there and mark them. Let's go mark the cheeses. Let's go over to the fresh meat section and mark everything as keto right off the bat. Let's go over to the avocados. Let's mark them. Let's mark the cucumbers, the asparagus, the Brussels sprouts, the cauliflower, green beans, because you can have green beans, just low amount, tomatoes, bell peppers, mushrooms, all the different kind of lettuces. Let's mark, I said cauliflower, right? Broccoli, cucumber, green onions, regular onions, like even carrots. Let's mark those carrots, because those carrots beat all the processed made cookies out there. Okay, so let's mark some carrots. Let's mark the cabbage. Why aren't we marking everything? All right, why? And nut pod creamers do not have sugar in them. They usually use monk fruit. I got some different kind of creamer to try too. So let's mark them. Heavy creams, let's mark them. All right, if you're gonna have a store that says this item's keto, let's mark everything that actually really is keto, and when you don't have to think about eating meat, just eat your meat. Okay, you don't have to do math with carbs when it comes to meat. So mark it so people know, hey, this is a keto product. If you're gonna have a store that says they, marked keto foods for people, let's don't leave out the main ones that actually are. Let's don't leave out the meats, because people might not know. I was gonna record a video in there, but I still don't know how to take out music. And once you take out the music, it takes out my voice. Then I have to learn how to record my voice over it. So the one thing on my website that I'm making the members only area, I cannot get in trouble for, it's private area, so I can't get in trouble for whatever I put in there. So I will be filming in certain stores, and you will hear me and get to see me, and we won't care about the music. I'm trying to see if there's ways I can do different tiers, so I can do like that area way cheaper, and then the next tier, and so on and so on. And yes, I will still be doing my YouTube videos the way I've been doing them. I'm not going to chip any of y'all out of any of that or my help. Like, people message me in my group. I sometimes don't see it, but some people's on my Facebook, they message me there, I see it. I have been more religious about checking my emails too. I still answer questions for free. It's just if people want different videos that I cannot legally put on YouTube, even videos of me maybe singing karaoke and acting stupid and my family acting stupid. If people want to see, and I suck at singing, be warned. If people want to see like the videos of me shopping where I can't cut out the music, different things like that will be there. And if people want my one-on-one time, that is the coaching part. That is the part where I actually take an hour out of my week, or however many. I gotta figure out different pricings, different ways of doing it. Some people might want multiple days a week. Some people might want one a month. Like, I'm gonna have different pricings and stuff. That I literally will get on either Skype, Discord, Zoom, whatever device you prefer, because I have them all, and do a one-on-one video chat for whatever you paid for. So if, like, and we will talk about whatever you want. If you need me to go through your macros, if you need me to go through your food log, if you need me to push you in a direction that I think will work best for you, that is what I'm there for. I'm there to be your coach, but I'm also there to be a shoulder to cry on, someone to listen to you, because sometimes, at least for me, I know the science behind the keto part, and sometimes I just wanted a shoulder to cry on. I have all y'all that I can do that in these videos, or just have a little conversation that my day is going crappy and I just really want this brownie, but I know I can't have it, so let's find a recipe of a keto brownie together that would be simple, cheap, not crazy, that you can make. Because you shouldn't have to feel like you gave up brownies for life. In the beginning, I believed everyone out there when they said, don't make a keto version of the thing because you're defeating the purpose. No. See, if you're going to be keto for life, let's make versions of food you actually like. Why not? Why do we have to suffer and say, like, we're never going to taste lemon cake again? Why? I've gone all these years without lemon cake. I didn't have to. I've come up with an amazing lemon cake recipe. Okay, and now I'm about to do a strawberry cake. And then chocolate. So, why should we have to give up these things? You can have your taco salad. You make it at home. You just can't use the little baggy taco season. There are multiple ones on Amazon that you can use. I use. It's little shakers. Totally shown y'all in multiple videos. Look for a thumbnail when you see taco salad. I normally show you what I've used. I'll probably do a video of all my seasonings. Maybe I'll remember to do that when I get home. Or you can look up the seasonings they have in it and put all those seasonings one by one in it and add monk fruit or stevia. I prefer monk fruit as your sugar because I put monk fruit in mine, because all taco seasoning has sugar in it. So add your own monk fruit in there. Okay, go get your Quest loaded taco chips. Yes, they have multiple Quest chips, but that's the only one I like, so it is the only one I promote, and I have bags of it. Ordering it monthly on Amazon is way cheaper. I haven't done them, ate them in a long time though, because of this whole challenge thing and trying to get my last 20 pounds off. So you won't miss out on taco stuff. And if you go to a Mexican restaurant with your family, order some kind of fajita. Tell them you don't want the beans and rice. Get a bigger salad like I do. Go ahead and have some sausage. Just don't go crazy with it. Even take your Quest chips with you if you need to. Like, seriously. you're doing net carb, dirty keto, whatever you want to call it, version, and you use those little tortilla shells, low carb ones, go ahead, sneak some in your purse and take them with you if you want those. I prefer to eat it just like a salad with the sauce all over it. There are ways around everything, so you don't have to go without. Wings, so far most wing places, the sauces they put on it affects me, or they have just too many carbs, so I just always get my wings plain, and I go with whatever ranch. At the Mexican restaurant, when I get wings, I just dip it in salsa. It's so yummy. There are so many things you don't have to do without. McDonald's does not settle on my stomach. You won't hear me preach anymore. I have to turn this off. My phone's overheating. Alright, so now that the phone's not overheating anymore, as I was saying, I don't really do like McDonald's and stuff like that because it doesn't settle on my stomach. I did it the first few years. You can probably see multiple videos of it. And I think it's ridiculous paying that price for the tiny little bit of meat that we get with it. They even here charge you to wrap it in lettuce. Hardee's doesn't. They will wrap it in lettuce for free for you. You just order low carb. But I don't do mayonnaise, so you always have to make sure and tell them no mayonnaise there. So sometimes I do get their hot ham and cheese at Hardee's, but it's been a while. I do the protein bowls now that Subway's has, and I usually pay $3 more to add more protein, and it is extremely yummy. It gets all my macros for me. I usually do OMAD meal for that, and I do the chicken breast whole ones usually. I prefer the BMT, but the BMT makes my weight go up because of all that really bad sodium that they use in their meat, and all the other products. It's way worse with the BMT, even though it's yummy. At least for me. This is a problem I have now on my journey. What else? Oh, the Margot's and I think Domino's, but I know for sure Margot's makes a keto bowl where you literally get your pizza in a square pan instead of on pizza, because we've all taken the pizza toppings off and throwing the bread away, and you don't get much of nothing. This is like $7.99 or $8.99, and it is loaded, and you get to pick and choose what goes in it. I always say light sauce though because it's full of sauce, like a lot of sauce, but they swear on the carb count. Then Papa Murphy's has a keto bowl as well. I mean, there's options for everything. I've heard there's great options for going to Olive Garden, but I don't go to Olive Garden because the only thing I've ever ordered there is the lasagna. So I just stay away from trigger points like that because breadsticks and lasagna was my thing there. And I have no desire to eat anything else and pay that price for something that I feel like I'm getting gypped out of because it's kind of expensive. But you can make versions of anything you like. Like, there's ways to make lasagna. I haven't tried it yet. Palm noodles, all different kind of things and ways people's done it. But I have never given it a shot. So if you have a favorite item, the only thing I have not been able to come up with yet is the s'mores, because all the marshmallows out there, even the homemade one, melts under fire. S'mores is the only thing that I cannot figure out yet. I've seen people do it, but to me it's not the same as the real thing. But now I can make all kind of cakes, and I don't have to use almond flour and coconut flour, because once you start using those items, the carbs get there quickly. You can only eat a small amount. But using this protein sparing modified bread recipe, I'm calling it kind of like a format. I start with that, and I add my other ingredients. Stays low carb, like keto low carb, like extremely no carb, and it stays with low fat too. That's a big thing with me right now. If you want to burn fat, don't eat all the fat. I suggest eating 30 grams a day though, because you need your micronutrients, so stay around 30. The more fat you eat, the less your body needs to burn its own fat, because it's got to burn the fat that went in your mouth first. It's just logic. Okay, I am home and I need to check them out. Okay, what you're not going to see on the grocery run is what I just dropped off at my mom's, and that was the Elements bars that I told y'all about, and my daughter's Centella, because Sprouts now sells Centella, so I got her some. But I'll show you what I've gotten me. Dino Cotton said Willow's been throwing up, so now, yeah, I'm going inside nervous. Okay, so let me show you real fast. This is a cream cheese that always works for me, so I got it, but it is 9 fat grams, so that's not something I can use on a protein spare modified fast days. So I have gotten this one to try. It is only 6 fat grams. That's better. I got my oven golden boar's head turkey, my Vage, or however you pronounce it, sour cream. These are the enlightened ice creams I was telling you about. These are the 2 new creamers that I want to try. This is white mocha. This is vanilla. It is done with coconut oil, not coconut oil, but organic coconut cream, and different things in it. So we will see if it even tastes good, or if it's crap. It's buy one get one free, so I figured let's give it a shot. Okay, so I'm gonna step back and show you my little outfit of the day. My little summer dress from Walmart, $10. Totally in love with it. It's a medium. At the beginning of summer, there was no, I wore it, but it was really tight against my stomach and poofy-outy. And now, yes, the house is a mess from the cats 24/7, and Willow's okay. She's doing okay. She made me really nervous when I found out she's in there throwing up. But she's such a good girl. She went to her litter box to throw up. There's like 2 little areas. So, she's my little baby. Oh no, she's back at her litter box. Let me go watch her. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to show you some of the seasonings I use. Rib Rack Spice Rub Cajun. I have different ones. The original is my favorite. There are no sugars. Greek Blend. I got this on Amazon. No sugars. None of these have sugars. Oh My Spice is my new favorite company. I have their ranch. Sweet and savory to me has a lot of cumin in it. I love it. Same with the spicy fajita is my new favorite. The nacho cheese. This is also the savory spoon. Let me put this over here with this one. These are the 2 companies I really like here too. As you can see, we have dill weed. I love dill weed. This one I haven't tried yet. Then we have Byron's Butt Rub. So if you watch Loving It On Keto channel, you will see them use them a lot. Let me show you some more. You always got your normal spices like Italian and stuff, but these are the companies that I like, and these are the products I like from these companies. I love these ones right here. I'm trying to spin them around so you can see. This is a turmeric blend. This is a low sodium blend of this one. Lime, barbecue, red pepper. I love this one. These are my extras. This is the original that I really love. You know, gotta have the apple cider vinegar. I have a huge spice rack here, but I don't use it as much. But those are my spices to go to. Like, I really want to put on my boneless, skinless chicken breast I'm about to make, but I'm trying to leave some for Willow with no spices, so I didn't want it to mix in there. I might pull them back out real fast and put some on one side and leave hers blank, just in case she needs some plain chicken today because of her tummy. She was playing, but she's taking a break again. Why are y'all killing each other? Yesterday's step was 3,762. At 6 hours, 19 minutes of sleep. All the pinks is when I was woken up by kittens. Did I mention every time I get up to pee, they follow me to the bathroom crying and won't go back to sleep for a few minutes, so my bladder hates me having to hold it so long. Protein, 140, 69 fat, 1,292 calories, 6 total carbs, 3. Now my weigh-in is 160.2. That is 8 points up from yesterday. Like I said, no big deal. It did go up a teeny bit. It didn't go up to 2 pounds. It's been going up each time. So that is exciting. And today is a protein spare modified fast day, which means it's going back down and probably lower. I will probably get to say I am back at my lowest tomorrow. At least I'm crossing my fingers I will. It is already 3 o'clock and I am just now drinking the collagen coffee, my first one. If you're new to my channel, I use Perfect Keto Collagen. I separate, well, I used to drink 3 a day, but lately I've only been doing 2. I think it's because it's summer. I don't do 3 scoops a day. I do 2 or 1.5, and I divide it by 2 or 3 coffees, depending on what I'm doing. I don't use creamer. I do half a tablespoon of butter. It's 0 carbs that way. It gives me only 7 grams of fat per coffee. It tastes better. I like it. I don't do it to add fat. I just like the taste of it. And I use Kerrygold butter. Also, I do the collagen because I really believe it helps with the loose skin. When I first, before the collagen, my skin was getting really saggy and really bad, and then started the collagen over 2 years ago, I think, 3 years ago. I don't know, I'm losing track of time, people. And my skin has made a dramatic difference. Plus, it just makes me feel better, and it's really yummy, and it's my happy moment of the day because I can't go into Starbucks or something and order cappuccinos. No matter how you order it, it's going to be pretty high in carbs, even if you switch the milk out for collagen, not collagen, for heavy cream. The amount they stick in there and the one they use, it will still, you're lucky if you walk out of there with a cappuccino type thing under 20 carbs. Even the coffee frappuccino replacing the milk and stuff is still 22 carbs. So when I go there, I just do the Americano, have them put some butter in it, and then I use my sweet drops, which is normally in the car, or throw in a pack of Sweet and Low. Yes, you can use Trivia, you can use Mumford. I'm just addicted to Sweet and Low in coffee. I like the flavor. And that's, so my collagen, to me, makes me feel like I'm having a cappuccino. And even though the collagen is expensive, it's cheaper than the amount of Starbucks I was buying, okay? Because Starbucks is like $5 to $7 a drink, depending on which one you get. And I was drinking one a day, and then my daughter would get one a day, so that was $10 a day. And yeah, the collagen is like, if you drink 3 a day like I was doing, it's like $90 a month if you don't get it on sale. I've been getting them on sale. Like Amazon had Chocolate Perfect Keto yesterday for $18. I don't know if it still does. It was late last night. And then if you do a subscription, because I do subscriptions, it comes to $15 a piece. So you better bet I ordered 8 of them because my mom drinks them too. I probably should have ordered 10 or so because I don't know if it's going to stay that cheap. And if it goes back up, I'll cancel the subscription. But yeah, they last a long time. Also, 2 or 3 times a year they do the buy one get one half off, or they buy 2 get 1 free, or they're 50% off. I go crazy when any of these places does those kind of sales because they last a long time. And why pay the real price? I prefer just to stock up at once. I always make sure I have some money to the side so I can do that when that's happening. Putting on a credit card and paying payments on the credit card, and not smart because that'll cost you more than the thing did when it wasn't on sale. So, oh, this lady's got her little doggy in the shopping cart in front of me. I would show you, but oh my gosh, 2 cute doggies. But, you know, I don't want to record someone without their permission. They're so adorable. Oh my gosh. Poor Dino's stuck at home with the kittens. I'm going to hurry up and get in and out of the store so I can get home because those kittens have gone wild. There is no tying them down. They are climbing and jumping off of everything in the world. Like, it is a nightmare in our house right now. I literally got no sleep. They will not leave me alone. And I can't lock them out of the bedroom because they cry. And I can't sleep through that. So I guess it is what it is when you have little kittens. You just gotta deal like an infant, and they grow out of it soon. That's all I keep reminding myself. Okay, I'm gonna run in the Sprouts. It's 5:18. I am having 11 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast with dill weed on it. I am having 3 ounces of my protein sparing modified fast bread that I also put keto chow in, and I'm having 1 tablespoon divided evenly on each one because it is protein sparing modified fast day, which means I have to keep my fats below 30. Only get a tablespoon a day. Okay, so I'm taking 2 ounces of my protein sparing bread, 4 ounces of the boar's head turkey, and a little bit of mustard and made me a sandwich because I'm still hungry. Alright, so this is the ending of my video. You saw that I got hungry, so my calories are at 900 and something. I'll tell you the rest tomorrow. It is still a protein sparing modified fast day. My fat and carbs are close to almost perfect. My calories are just a little higher than it recommends, but I have done more protein sparing fast days than I was supposed to this month because I lost track. So it's all good, and we will see what the scale says tomorrow.
Video bomb.
My baby.